Welcome to the ePRINTit Student Web Portal. This web portal is where you will access your print files throughout your school year. You'll also be able to run reports here and see your entire transaction history for the number of years you might be at school. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to be given a URL by your school. That URL is then placed into your browser. It's using a secured transmission, HTTPS. You're going to enter in the username and password that the school has given you. This connection is also connected to the school's LDAP. So if you have sign-on privileges that you're able to change your username and password, then that'll be up to your school's administrator to assign those roles. I'm going to log in. Now in your school web portal, which you can use on any of your student computers throughout your university or college, you can simply drag and drop files into your folder. As you can see, you can put just about whatever you want in here. We accept all image file types, all document file types. It's being processed here, as you can see. What your school charges, if it's just black and white, we put in a generic price saying this is what it's going to cost you to print it in black and white. You do have a choice when you get to your kiosk to decide on what pages you want to print of a book. But while you're here, I always recommend that you put in just the pages that you want print. So if you wanted to go file print as a PDF and then choose page 2, 10, 12, 16, and then that's all that appears here, so that when you go to one of the print stations located throughout the school, you would just simply select your file. It's a lot faster for you when you're standing in a lineup. So you also have the ability to just select a file, and of course it's going to enter it into your system as well. Now, by clicking the little white box on the side here, you can delete your files. You'll also see there's an expiry date. In this case, the expiry date set by the school is 8 days. At the end of the 8 days, you'll still see the file name in your transaction history and your print history, but you won't see the actual file won't be available for you anymore to download or to throw in the garbage. So you can delete these files at any time you want, or wait for them to be automatically deleted, or if you wanted to, you could download it. Now, the download is not going to be in the application file that you originally sent it in. It's going to be in a processed PDF. So this is also a good way to PDF your files if you wanted to. Let the system do it for you. At all times, you're going to be able to see your current balance, how much it's going to print cost if you click that. As you can see, if I chose more than 2 files, it's going to adjust the print cost and your remaining balance. If I happen to choose something that I don't have enough money for, such as this, you'll see I'm going to be short $24.75 in this case, so I can instantly add funds. This feature is also available on the kiosk, so that if you are in the minus when you get to the kiosk and you've set up your system to automatically add funds when you're short, then you'll be able to just click the button on the kiosk and it'll automatically put in $5. You also have access to all your drivers here. So you can download your Windows driver or your Mac driver. You can also go to your App Store, Google Store or Apple Store, and be able to pull down any of our mobile apps. Now, when you're at your ePRINTit school portal, this is where you add your funds, either here or on the mobile app. You can add funds by entering in your $5, $10, or $15. You can also put in a minimum of $1 or put in any amount that you want. Put in your card number, your billing address, and then simply press Add Funds. If your school has a cashier role throughout your college or university, it could be in a lab or library, or it could be at the bookstore, it could be at a front desk, for example. These people are usually provided with a cashier role. This is primarily to benefit students who do not have a credit card or need to print now and don't have funds available for them. They could simply, by entering your username onto the cashier role, enter the amount of money, cash, that you have given to them at the front. On the back end, we know each cashier and we balance that cash to the student account and the web portal. At all times, you'll be able to see your print history. So you can see the number of pages you printed, the number of copies, and the cost that you paid. Items that have not been printed but were downloaded will not appear here. Your transaction history shows you where you paid, how you paid, your payment ID, and an amount. Exactly what time and day that you had signed it. There's also support email here and a 1-800 number for your students to call in if they have any issues. This cashier role, just so you're aware, will not appear in a student web portal, and it's only the cashiers who will see that button. This is how you use the student web portal for printing using the ePRINTit system. Thank you.